Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Civilization 4 Cavemen to Cosmos. And something appeared on the screen for a flash of a second that I honestly don't know what it was. Excuse me. Probably the main title. Anyways, we are back with some more Civ 4. And in today's episode, well, we're hopefully going to get our siege equipment a little more built up. Ideally, we get maybe 4 or 5 units ready to go, so that hopefully within either next episode or the one afterwards, we'll be finally ready to commit to our campaign in Egypt, which will be great because we could finally go after them after so long of our invasion fleet our invaders just sitting in the city like, boss, we gonna do anything here? The city's kind of ours. It's a little cramped in here because, well, and how are we even getting fed? There's not nearly enough farms here. How are we getting this food, boss? No, we're not gonna explain that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Honestly, if this was realistic, we would be dead by now. Our army would probably have starved to death by now. Come to think of it, so would that city have. Actually, to be fair, Slade probably would have starved too. We got 2 farms to feed an entire city. Well, actually, that is a lie. We do have deer and clams. Deer, clams, and mushrooms. So, technically, you just want to steal all my stuff? No! I'm not giving you everything. Yes, and the Mausoleum has been built. Honestly, if I had realized it was going to be built, I would have waited one more turn last time. But yeah, sweet. The Mausoleum of Mausolus. Mausoleum of Mausolus. I think I pronounced that right. And if I didn't, well, it's right now. The main factor of this, 50% Golden Age length, which could be really useful. The tourism is nice, but that Golden Age length is what I was aiming for. And you there? We need to get you on that disease control. Oh, look. All of the captured animals have almost moved in. I'm feeling pretty good today. Yesterday I had an important meeting with my teacher about our group project, and well, so provided that we keep on pace, we're actually we may pass with a pretty good mark. No, at least he said you're not failing. All by no means you're not failing, and it wasn't in the tone of you're not failing. It was more of a no, you're good, you're fine, you'll be okay. Which is great, because I was, like, for the whole time, my mind was going, oh god, I don't want to fail, don't fail, I don't want to fail, I don't want to fail, I don't want to fail, and just to hear that, I was like, oh, okay. Granted, I'm not going to, completely relax, but I'm not going to be like, jeez, I gotta stay up, like, 3 nights a week in order to get this done. Might just be 1. Yes, after this video, I'm actually going to be working on that group project and getting part of that done. Well, while this is editing in the background, of course. And this time I might actually get this out around noonish. So, we'll find out on that. We'll find out if I actually do. And if I don't, then, well, go ahead and say in the comments section, yeah, you know what, never mind. Ooh, you adopt the writing tradition. Or written tradition. Nice. Egypt's still on its, They actually really beefed up their military. I guess since they see us attacking them and the fact that we have siege equipment building up in one of their cities, I've going, okay, he might actually be getting ready to launch a major attack against us. Enclosure of rodents. Now we'll build the story there instead. Ah, nice theme. Oh, this one was an unused one from Jack and Daxter. Anyways, create a whaling boat. Probably gonna put a city up here, even though it's not the best of cities. It's still gonna get whales, crabs. It sort of interfere. Oh yeah, it's gonna interfere one and one, then expand along. Okay, it'll only interfere by one there, but we'll have access to the hill. It'll have access to a few working tiles. So, not completely dead in the water, but it's just mainly to get the stone and the whale, having those resources in the land. So it doesn't have to be that great of a city. Just needs to be able to utilize those three resources and ship it back to ship it throughout the empire. So yeah, I'm also in about a week's time. Well, by this time next week, I think. 26, 27, 28, 30, 31. Nope. Sorry. Well, yeah, actually, to be fair, this time next week, we're starting our December dailies, which I don't actually have everything edited down, unfortunately. Granted, still going today while I'm working on my project. I'm going to be having Fillmore just running like crazy. Good news is within a day, especially like today, I can get around seven episodes edited, which is about a week's worth of time, and I already have quite a bit of my content already ready to go. So it's just a matter of, okay, I got to take today and finish editing. A couple more series, and then I'll have the first week completely ready to go. It's then after that point that gets a little iffy, because I look at it and go, do we even have the time to edit it? Like, I knew this was going to be a massive, a pretty massive undertaking. I didn't realize I did realize how big it was, but it is now just looking like dawning, like, holy crap, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought I could do. Granted, I'm still going to do my best to get as much out in one day as I can. But, yeah. Sometimes I over promise on a little bit of things. But this stuff, I've been prepping for months on this. I'm going to see it through. Provided that I still find the time to be able to see it through. Should still have the time to do it. Let's see here. We got tree platform. Sure, we'll grab those. Have earth walls. Horse trainer. Yeah, we'll grab the horse trainer. Altar for human sacrifice. Brewery. Grab those. Tavern. Sure, grab the wall. And the town well. I mean. We're grabbing the walls too, though. Granted. Alright, there we are. Scriptorium. Meeting hall. Sure, why not? Rock garden. We can get that later. With the seal maker. Grab the watched units in the city game versus surrender destroy. Oh, that's cool. Look out her town patrol, and then the gymnasium. Alright, that'll do for that city. Oh, yes, I will take the upgrade to a hamlet. And you get me that. Excellent. What's the plan? Tell me what to do. Alright, just take these guys. And you're gonna go on to where is it? Border Patrol. Alright, and that's the end of the turn. Oh, we discovered something. We just discovered something. I heard that. What did we discover? Come on, game. Come on. I heard we got something off of a random chance. Um, we discovered a source of mushrooms. A new city a new empire has formed. Oh, how exciting! I don't know where. Apparently, a tree has grown. We cleared a savannah, not a tree has grown. But looks like we have the Tupi Empire. And one city's found that. It's likely that the other two cities close by to that city's going to find it. We need to know if this is on our continent, though. If it is, well, unfortunately, they're going to be very short-lived. But if not, then, we'll keep them around. They'll be worthwhile allies to us. Hopefully. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? They might even get wiped out when we switch game mode, when we increase the difficulty and ramp up the speed a tiny bit. Who knows? I certainly don't. But we'll find out eventually. You would like to establish an embassy? I think not. Sure, go ahead and do that. And what's next? Let's get the story of the Capuchin monkey, or Capuchin mon. Hey, it's Capuchin mon. Oh, another Lithopolos is finished. Actually, fun fact, I was looking this up because I was trying to figure out what the name... YouTube kept saying, hey, this is incorrect. This is not how you spell that. I'm pretty sure I spelled this right, so I typed into Google, and I think it showed me that these were actually, let's see if I could pull it back up again. I remember to on screen, I might show a picture of it. Lithobolos. Yeah, it was actually a giant ballista. It was a giant ballista tower. We just you could just type it in, and it was actually just one giant lithobolos, which actually was a stone thrower. So I guess to be fair, it was a catapult of sorts. The ones that I'm pulling up as a... Well, no, it's not really a catapult. It's more of a ballista tower, except a ballista, except it shot rocks. What's the best? Actually, now that I look at it, in the game, in the mobile game Forge of Empires, the stone thrower unit that is available in the ancient era is actually a much better representation. Is a good representation of what a lithobolos would look like. It's just one big stone thrower, really. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, hey, that's interesting. You learn a little bit. One of the earliest siege weapons, along with the Oxley. Yeah, I gotta look it up. Sorry, I gotta look it up on a list of units that we could build right now. We obviously have seen a scorpion wandering around, which was that that might have been maybe a different type of that might have been more of a ballista now that I think about it than the lithobolos. I don't know. Like I said, lithobolos, one of the earliest siege equipment, and well, the best way to describe it is a mix between a catapult and a ballista. It lobs stones through the way that a ballista would shoot projectiles, but it's also I think I don't know if that one had a fixed angle. Maybe on wheels it would have more of a fixed angle, but anyways, yeah, that was pretty cool to look it up and go, hey, look at that, you learned a little bit. And you too, ladies and gentlemen, have learned a bit. Who says that these videos can't be educational? Now, to be fair, I don't think I've seen anybody who said that. But you know what? I bet there's somebody out there who said, why would I want to watch this? This video is... You don't even learn anything of all of this. You just get to see somebody play a game and possibly be screwing everything up. Well, looks like the joke's on you, because this video was a learning trip. What? You did learn something. You want a gymnasium in this city. I don't think siege weapons get that. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Gymnasium. Wow, there's so much for the city to build. Recons, archers, melee, gunpowder throwing units. So, no, siege is not affected by that. Got 4, 5. Did we ever capture a scorpion? I don't think we captured any scorpions. No. Alright, but we do want to put that gymnasium up in here when we start to build our javelineers. You know, think a mix of javelineers and belly bowmen. That would keep the city nice and safe. Oh, here we go. The ox bellies. Sorry, Oxybelly. Yeah, Oxybellas. I think that's about how you pronounce that. I wonder what that looked like. You know, I'm just gonna look that up too. Oxybellis. So the best way to look at it, it was a, I guess more of a mounted crossbow. Yeah, this is more of a crossbow. It's definitely doesn't really look like the Lithobolus. The Lithobolus was a lot bigger, but these oh, that's cool. There's a Lego set for one of these things. Oh, that is neat. That's neat. I'll show something on picture for I'll hopefully on screen I'll provide a picture of the Oxybellies. Let's see here. Anything? No, you know, we're good. We're done with that. So let's see here. Let's get up there. We need to put something on the pigs there. Give me the myth of the phoenix. Yeah, see, you learned about two ancient siege equipment that they had, that, well, the ancients had. Which, when you think about it and you look at it, you realize, interesting. These guys actually had some pretty good technology. Now, granted, this was kind of the way that guns came into it, but it started out as a really big equipment and then eventually got down to something more portable. Like, this would be the, well, I guess the predecessor, eventual, well, this would be eventually the Oxybellas would have been, you know, reduced in size, and it would then become a crossbow, able to, you know, be wielded around. Same with guns. It started out as cannons, and did mortars also count? Or no, mortars may have eventually, but anyways, it didn't start out as cannons. I think it started out as technically bombards, then eventually went to cannon. Well, technically, I guess the Chinese with fireworks would have been the first gunpowder based weapons, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Well, what I do remember is it started with the bombards. Then eventually it got more refined into, I think, into more cannon-like. Or did it split? I don't know. Regardless, it eventually, the bombard got refined into the cannon. I can't talk. Yes, it got refined a bit more into the cannon. It may have also branched off eventually and became smaller, and that's when it turned into the hand cannon. And then from that, you eventually got your, I think, the arquebus, or that was the French term for it. And you got your muskets, then eventually rifles, and you got, well, that's how you got all the weapons, or all the guns that, well, we see today. Except for probably not to. I don't know. To be fair, I would say a cannon turning into modern, well, eventually being refined into, say, a tank would be a little more accurate than a gun and a bombard into hand cannon, into musket, into tank. I think it'd be more sense to say, yeah, the cannon eventually also split into more of a artillery piece, as well as, you know, you mount a cannon on the back of a more mobile object, and now it can just, you can just run around the place, stick some armor on it, and you're good to go. There's your homemade tank. Now, I don't want to hear of people making their homemade tanks, because that's not something I want to hear about on the news. Just, yes, some guy was Yes, I was watching some dude's video on the internet, and he said that if you stick a cannon on something more mobile, you can get a tank from it and you add some extra armor. So I decided to try that, and now I have my own homemade tank. Well, to be fair, you could probably go anywhere on the internet and look up just about anything you want and really find something to be able to build just about anything. Maybe not a. Oh, whoa. No, I don't want the Assassin's Den on there. I don't need rogue assassins spawning in my cities. I don't need any rogue assassins in my cities, my towns. It's my home. Gotta make sure it's nice and protected. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get the ambassador's house. Emporium. Carpet maker. Tailor shop, yep. A woolly pig breeder. I didn't know we had woolly pigs in the Empire. And, oh, we get the Pantheon here. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. You build the pasture. And alright, you guys spend a turn healing up. You get to here, and we'll just have you defend. And that's everything for this turn, I guess. So you there, head down to this clump, and you'll go with the settler crew. Keep going on your border patrol. Ranger. We already have, I guess, all 3 levels of... Yeah, we have Ensnare 3. So, start working on your Forester. Take a few turns to heal up. I'm going to move you over here because I know, knowing this, it's going to try to attack that. And it's going to die. And I'm going to be very upset. Because that seems to be the fate every time of every hunter. They go, the AI thinks, I could go up against all these animals here. Oh, look, you just gave me a woodsmith promotion. Why, thank you, boss. Thank you for that. Oh, look, a javelineer over there that I don't happen to like. He's stronger than me. He's tougher than me and everything. But you know what? That forester promotion is gonna give me the courage I need to go in and charge to my death. I hate it when that happens. Just like, why would you do that? You're not built for this. You're not supposed to go against it. Why? It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Why did you do this? Why are you being dumb all of a sudden? You were doing great hunting animals. Stick to hunting animals. Why are you not hunting animals? That's the kind of rage that I get. It drives me crazy every time. No, maybe not every time. Almost every time. And now a fire has started in St. Paul. Offer all the help that they'll need. You, rest up there. Oh, that was quick. Very quick. I got no idea if we're just waiting on something, but we got a great a great artist. Oh boy. Vicen Vincenzos Cornazos. Vincenzos Cornazos. There we go. Was a Cretan poet who wrote the romantic epic poem Erotokritos, I hope. He wrote in he wrote in oh boy. That an M or an N? No, I think that's vernacular Greek. He wrote in vernacular Greek. I think that's a RN instead of an M, and was a leading figure in the Cretan and Renaissance. He is considered to be the greatest of all Cretan poets and one of the most significant and influential figures in the entire course excuse me, of Greek poetry.
If music be the food of love, lay on.
Oh, that's why it was waiting. We actually discovered musical notation. Let's see. So we can actually build quite a few new world units with the right culture. Unfortunately, we have none of them. We might actually have Malnese. No, we don't. No, we don't. We could build the Jewish synagogue, the Christian cathedral, the Islamic mosaic, the Hindu Mandir, the Buddhist stupa, Confucianist academy, Taos pagoda, and that's all the religious stuff. All of them, of course, requiring their own religion. We can get music school, ballroom, monkey breeder for some reason is unlocked with this. Get Romanian gypsy with the European and donkey in our city. We have the Andean Cathedral, the Asatru Cathedral, the Kenite Cathedral, the Kaodaya, I think I pronounced that wrong, Cathedral, the Jain Cathedral, LDS Temple, the Charm, the Scientology Cathedral. Why all these cathedrals? So many cathedrals here. Shinto Jigu, the Sikith Cathedral, and the Voodoo Market, which requires Loahui. I think I pronounced that right. And that looks like something. Looks like the same thing as the rest of these, except it gives 3 production, 15 gold, 50% gold, and 25% culture, which is pretty nice. We also get Bard, which is very nice. Settler. Ooh, the settler in this is done. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We could fight. We could go out and settle this. Oh, we do have Malnese. Where did we get Malnese from? Did they have it down there? We must have captured the city that they built it in. Anyways, let's get you to build up some more gold-making buildings so that we can continue to fund the expansion effort. I'm actually just going to keep a bunch more buildings in general over here, I guess. See, a naval shipping warehouse. We have a spy hideout, auction house, mathematics academy, seal maker, tower, courthouse, library, roads. Don't need that. Arena, yeah, sure, we'll get the arena. Council, officerium, port. Town patrol, Ambassador's hut, emporium. I got no idea what this is. Carpet maker, tailor shop, woolly pig breeder, which we for some reason have. Costume shop, theater, and the gymnasium. That's a lot of buildings that it could build now. We also could get the royal tomb. I didn't realize we could get that at some point. Alright, we'll have to consider that. And, let's see. 49 gold. Now, that's a lot of gold. And you know what? I will queue up a, I don't really need the temple. But I will queue up this temple of Kakoa. I think I pronounced that wrong. And you guys move up to here and take the whole stack. And let's get moving out. So the next city, oh, there's silk right down there. I think the next city, do I want it to be right? Yeah, I think it's either going to be here or here. This is what happens when I wait so long between videos. I forget where I want to settle. Do I want to be on the hill? No, let's go here. Let's get on the coastline so we can take advantage of coastal cities. We could get aesthetic appreciation. Well, that would be pretty. That would be something. We could also use this to construct the heroic epic. If we had a library, we could also use it for the national epic. I think I'm going to go with aesthetic appreciation. This one. And that gives us free tradition. Unfortunately, it's obsolete with civil engineering. I don't know how far in the future that is, but for now we'll take advantage of that. That's a second army built there. Huh. That's a second army. So they're rallying up 2 armies. That's an onager. Neat. I think that's actually a little more accurate to what the onager looks like, too. Let's see here. We managed to get 2 siege weapons built this episode from the city, which is great. It's going to help towards the war effort. And we're going on to our last turn. Oh, look, we're also catching up in strength with the Egyptians. Must have been losing some units in the background. Alright, so there's one trade. You want camel. You're willing to trade me camels for copperware. I'm not interested in giving you copperwares, but let's see if I can maybe intrigue you with something else. How about rabbits? Oh yeah, you like rabbits. Oh, we could also get sulfur from them, which is revealed by ancient ballistics. We don't have any sulfur in our area. Create here. Oh, we do have Malnees. And brass instruments. We could gift you one of those. I don't want to gift you brass, but what if we go with furs? And do you have anything? Oh, you have olive oil. Alright, would you accept that deal? What do you want for that then? You want, no. Alright, fine. What if I gift you lizards? What would make that deal work? Oops. Well, no, you're not getting that. I'm not going to give you that. Alright, how about sales? Would you accept that deal? My goodness, you're a greedy, greedy man. Alright, shoes. Final offer. Then you will not get anything from me. Maybe I chose the wrong person to... Wait, what? Both thieves have robbed our treasury and slain. No! Not the treasure! Oh, not our treasury! We have so little gold to rely on here. We have none. Oh, that's honestly not a big deal if they made off with like 50 pieces of gold. Treasury guards in duty were silently killed before the robbery, and city guards were distracted while the thieves with gold vanished into areas outside of capital. None of the thieves were captured. Issue prices on their head and increased city taxes to cover their losses. I want those thieves brought to justice, dead or alive. Send troops to search the nearby towns and bribe people as much... Ooh, we get a free spy. +1 happiness in slain, and plus extra 1 for 5 turns. We lose a tiny bit of money. Oh, and yes, publicly execute them. Heads for the... I'm not going to go down that because that could be taken very badly. Anyways, before I dig myself into a hole, that's going to be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. The Egyptians are working on machinery, so yeah, they definitely have quite a bit done. Oh, we don't have ancient ballistics. I thought we did. We can't build a oh, right, we can't build mangonels or, well, that's really everything that we could be. Anything, well, that's not true. We also get a fire ship, apparently. Interesting. What do we get at Siege Warfare? We get ballistas at Siege Warfare. Siege towers, siege rams. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, we should build a few of those for our attack on the Egyptian, on Thebes. That would be very that would be a sort of authentic, more of an authentic battle with that. Let's see here. Yeah, they're working towards this. So they have more text than I do, but well, maybe we might have a little more than them. I'm not sure. What do they got in terms of oops? What do they have in terms of research that I don't have? Horse breed. Okay, so they actually do have a fair bit. We need to get out in there and stop them because them having too much tech, I don't like. But that's a problem for next time, ladies and gentlemen. So until then, take it easy.